So then, the Weidemann 3080T, part of an extensive family of pivot steering telehandlers from the German manufacturer. This model in particular, very popular on UK livestock farms, either as a main machine on a smaller farm or as a support machine to a larger loader on bigger farms. Right, up first then we have the Weidemann. First impressions of this particular machine is, well, it looks the part from the outside, looks a really modern, smart machine. However, on the inside, it's a little cramped, the cab, especially compared to the other four machines in the test. You can get an option of a taller cab, however you are then making the overall machine height taller, which on a compact machine, that's something you're trying to avoid. Apart from that, layout is pretty decent. Small rally style steering wheel, which we really like, especially when you're nipping in and out of buildings such as this one. The joystick and other various controls down to my right hand side there, connected to the seat, so actually travel with the seat, unlike the JCB and DHE. Joystick wise, the control configuration on this machine is definitely the best out of all four machines. It just allows you to do multiple actions with multiple fingers and hand movements all at once, unlike a couple of the other two which sort of restrict you to only doing one or two movements at once. Visibility forwards and to the sides ain't too bad, however to the rear it is impeded quite a bit because of the low roof height, and really not helped by the wing mirror motor behind me. In terms of hydraulics, yeah, it's pretty responsive, although when you do start taxing it and start doing sort of 3 hydraulic actions all at once, it does have a tendency to go, no, I'm not doing that, and just sort of give up. But controls are proportional, very smooth, work really well. And the same can be said for the transmission, really smooth, really drivable, especially in combination with the brake and inching pedal combo, which really allows a lot of fine control of movement of the machine. In terms of traction and pushing performance, yeah, it's an absolute corker, especially as it uses open differentials on both axles, which you can lock manually by a button on the back of the joystick, which engages a differential in the front and rear and gives you absolute 100% mechanical differential locking, unlike some of the other systems on the other machines which only use limited slip diffs and you only get sort of like 40-50% locking. So it really is a pusher and a climber if you really want to test it, and we have. As you can see, she's not afraid of getting stuck in and pushing. And that massive clunk you just heard was my seat hitting the back window, which means, yeah, it is a bit crowded in here. In terms of manoeuvrability and agility, yeah, she's an absolute corker, this machine. You can tell, you know, the Weidemann, which this machine is, and the Schaefer, these two German manufacturers really have it sussed when it comes to producing machines for, you know, tight, confined spaces in and around yards, especially like this one with a mix of traditional old buildings and a few modern buildings thrown in as well. It really suits the mix and diverse nature of a farm. Machine like this, and like the other three as well, especially this size and its compactness, really suited to livestock farms, either as a main machine on a small farm or as a support machine on a larger farm to a bigger loader. Plus points are definitely its manoeuvrability and agility around tight yard spaces. It really shines through, and it just shows what this machine was designed to do. Other plus points in particular include the joystick configuration. Definitely one of the best out of the 4 machines tested. It allows you to do multiple functions with multiple fingers with ease. Very intuitive to use. Maintenance wise, it's also one of the best as well. Great access to the engine bay. All your daily maintenance features are put to hand, and as well, if you've got a little bit more major maintenance to do, i.e. a breakdown, you can actually tip the cab over to one side, which really helps. Negative points then, well, one of the major points is the slightly cramped cab, especially compared to the other 4 machines. If you're a tall operator like me, you will end up rubbing your head on the roof. I actually had more hair than this at the beginning of the week. But there is a taller cab option, which can be specified if you so wish. However, that just kind of goes to show how much better use of space the other manufacturers make of their machines, especially the Schaefer, which has the same overall height as this machine. However, it's a deeper cab, so you do get more space. One of the other slight downsides of the low roof is impeded rear view visibility. It really doesn't help with this window wiper motor right behind your head, and it's got quite a bulbous bonnet as well, so rear views are impeded quite a bit on this machine, especially compared to the other 3.